It could happen to anybody, and unfortunately it did, combined with the stress
Yeah.
of cancer, moving here, living with parents, and living day to day in an emergency.
We're Megan and Justin, husband and wife, dog parents, and partners navigating stage 4 melanoma, bipolar disorder, and living with parents.
On Between the Scans, we share what life really looks like between the appointments, talking through each of our perspectives on the moments that challenge us, the humor that keeps us steady, and the ways we stay connected side by side. Welcome to
Between the Scans.
I'm Megan.
I'm Justin.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm laughing and you're laughing because when I talk to you about couples therapy on the podcast, you're not exactly, not that you weren't excited, but who wants to talk about therapy?
I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about myself that much.
But you get to here. I'm going to talk about 2023. I just want to go back because that was a crazy year. We got here in 2022 in May. And then a year later, unfortunately, you had a manic episode.
Yep.
That was pretty serious and devastating. It's just hard to watch you go through it and to take care of you.
Yeah.
But we do it. And when you get an episode, you do have to be hospitalized. It's just needed. Your brain needs a reset. You just need some time to reset. And so in 2023, when that happened, you had changed medications. You had a different doctor. You got a new doctor when we moved here.
And switching medications, trying to go off one, try a newer one. That's less side effects.
Yeah.
You know, all for the good.
All for the good, but it wasn't good for you.
No.
And that's what happens when you switch. It could happen to anybody, and unfortunately it did, combined with the stress of cancer, moving here, living with parents, and living day to day in an emergency. So you, though, got the help you needed. You went into the hospital, and when you were about to be discharged, they were making all of your appointments for outpatient, for your psychiatrist, which was going to be a different doctor. So you had a new psychiatrist, and also they asked me if you wanted to see a psychologist. Yes. So they said,
a therapist.
Therapist.
Right.
And they asked me if you'd be interested in that. And I said, you know what, we'll give it a try. It's not anything you have to commit to. Just go once or twice and see if you like it.
Right.
It can't hurt. Are you a Taylor under there?
Yeah. Oh, she's trying to come up.
Oh, you can get her. The table rumbles. Can you get her? Don't hit her head. There she is. There she just appears. Oh, and here's Henry. You want to come up too? Okay. All right. Hi. I love you too. Oh. I love you. Where were we? We're the dog people.
This is what makes us happy.
You guys make us so happy. Okay, so you're in the hospital, and then they're making your appointments, your outpatient appointments, because you're going to come home, and then we have to take you to the doctor. So we went to the appointment, and I went with you because when you are seeing a new doctor or just coming out of the hospital, I like to join you.
Yeah.
I can give more context.
Yeah.
I give them a lot of information, and then it helps me, and I feel good about it too, and I feel like it helps you.
Helps me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
It wasn't couples therapy when we started.
No, it was just mine.
It was yours, but then I had a lot to say because we were talking about melanoma, cancer, living with parents, mental health, your struggles, acclimating to Michigan. The plan was never to move to Michigan.
Right.
And to set up camp here and to move into the house. But that's what we ended up doing. And I just remember having that appointment. I don't remember all the details, but I was talking, and it was a really good appointment. I'm having hot flashes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I had to get up for a minute, and Henry took my spot. All right, so we ended up talking a lot to the psychologist, and we kept going. except it was really your appointment. I would just go with you and we would chit chat.
Yeah.
And it gave us an opportunity to talk about things that we normally wouldn't talk about.
Right.
And you wouldn't just sit on the couch and talk to me like that. I mean, we communicate.
She asked hard questions.
She asked hard questions and she set goals.
Yeah.
And asked us what we really wanted. And then I learned a lot about the way I communicate and the way you communicate.
Right.
And I go, I've been with this guy for 17, 18 years. I'm now learning how to react or how to take a break or a breath or why he's reacting like that. I just was dumbfounded that it took me this long to figure it out. And then soon after, I think we were paying a bill or I saw the appointment online and it labeled us, it said couples therapy. And I said, what? This is Justin's therapy. But really it was for us because we ended up having these conversations. But I remember you talking about things that you didn't want to dive too deep into and you didn't have to, but you could talk about it with her and we could just kind of talk through it and felt really good about it. And then I could understand a little bit better maybe of where you were coming from or how you were communicating. So how long did we end up doing this?
Like a year at least.
You think? I think it was 2.
It might have been, yeah.
I think it was 2.
A long time.
It was 2, and
then she canceled us.
Well, we graduated. She was leaving. She was leaving for a different job. She was going to a different company, and sorry, it's a little distracting. So let's say we did this for 2 years because I think we did, and we talked all about how we would make our life better living together, long-term with cancer, living with parents, communicating with having a cancer diagnosis, and I'm sure a bipolar diagnosis at some point in your life. People disappoint you, and it's learning to manage that. And I work on that. I still work on that to this day. I work on my relationships, and I've had a lot of disappointments, and that's fine. That comes with the territory, but it's something I have to work on. And I think working with you in that office, it just gave us an opportunity to feel better too, because we had disappointment from people. We had lack of communication from people that didn't know how to handle what we were going through or what to say or what to do. And I think that family and friends, we experienced that.
Yep, I agree.
And when she said that she was leaving and that we were graduating, you got a little surprised because you were so used to having her.
I did get used to it.
Especially when I was going to have a scan or an appointment. Do you remember that? I forgot. That's something that we could talk through with her.
Yeah.
When I had an MRI or a scan or anything coming up, we'd go through it, or the results, or how are you feeling?
Yeah.
And it gave you a voice to really emphasize what you're going through in terms of not just saying, oh, it's okay, or Megan, I love you, and everything's okay. It gave you that opportunity. But when she said we were graduating and you were a little bummed, I think it's also a shift. It's like when a doctor changes or says they're leaving or you're going to see someone else. We decided that we had gone through it with her and that we were good, I think, and that we didn't need to continue. But she gave us tools.
Yeah.
And I think my daily routine for myself is thinking about my reaction to things because I'm a reactor and I don't need to react necessarily the way I do all the time, but it's also who I'm reacting to. So having a conversation with you about something that's really heavy and getting upset about it, I don't have to keep getting upset about it. It's something that I work through. It's hard. I have Henriette right here. I just haven't talked.
You can stay.
What do you want to say to couples going through a cancer diagnosis?
Lean on each other.
Lean on each other. I would say that therapy isn't for everyone. It helped us, but we also were able to do it virtually.
Yeah.
I think stepping into it where you don't feel that you have to be in a room with someone, but you can be in your own house.
Yeah.
You can be in your living room,
virtual appointments.
Your office, your bedroom. I think that you have to be open if the other person is wanting to do it.
Right.
But if you hadn't had that episode, that manic episode, and I brought it up to you, I don't know that you would have said you wanted to go.
Right. No, probably not. They've asked me in the past if I wanted to see a psychologist, and I've always said no.
Right.
Because I never really liked therapy.
No.
And I still don't like it by myself. I only enjoyed it as couples therapy.
That's true. So that's something to think about too. Is it something that you benefited from as a couple with me as a partner, that we worked through things and we can communicate together? And I think it's something that could benefit everybody, even not in a cancer diagnosis. I just think it's definitely, you step back and you can listen to the other person, but you have to be willing to make some changes in terms of maybe how you communicate, how you react. I'm sensitive, or, sometimes I don't like to hear certain things, but I work on it. Can we just talk about Henry for a minute? This is an Aussie Doodle. And this is the awesomest Aussie Doodle. Right? Are your parents at Costco shopping? All right. All right. I am so proud of you for doing it with me and for as long as you did it with me. I say with me because I know that
the couples therapy?
Yes, the couples therapy, because you wouldn't have gone on your own. I wouldn't have gone on my own like that. It just worked out. It really helped us a lot.
Yeah, it helped.
Okay. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for joining us today. Until next time. Bye.